Sisters, boys and girls, kings and queens, friends, frenemies, and you agents. My name is Brother Marty. This is the Senegal channel. I'd like to welcome you back to the shop, to the restaurant. You know, what, it was about 3 days, 3 days since we last spoke. For me, anyway. For you, it's probably like never seen it before in your life. But we're building up a restaurant over in Senegal, West Africa. Even though we've only just started, it's been an interesting experience so far. So when I first got here, you know, I did a video and I showed you what the place looked like, how the previous tenant had came and kind of stripped out things from the building that she wanted to keep for herself. Things like the floor lights, things like the countertops, which was, when it was presented to me, were in the building. So like, as far as I was concerned, I rented those lights, I rented that countertop. And now I've come back and found them gone. We had, in the front porch, there was a metal scaffold, as it were, with a covering. So what's happened actually is the woman's come back again when I'm not here with an angle grinder, pulled down the scaffold, taken the tarp, taken the sink. Remember, checking the previous video, you see a really dirty old sink sitting there in the side. Taking the sink, really kind of like tried to find anything that wasn't screwed down, anything that were screwed down, things that were soldered down, and took those. And lastly, there was the pizza oven. There's a pizza oven here. And she said that that pizza oven belongs to her, and if I want to use it, I have to rent it off of her. So I said, I'm not renting the oven off of you. I'm renting the building, and the pizza oven comes with it. So if you want to take the pizza oven, which looks around about half a ton in weight, then take the pizza oven with you. If you don't want it, if you want it, you know what I mean? If it's yours, take it. If you can't take it, leave it. So what she does is gets out some of her boys with her, and they take a mallet to the pizza oven and destroy the pizza oven. But obviously they don't take the pizza oven because it's too heavy for them to take, so they just destroy it, so I can't use it. So there's this crazy level of sabotage that's going on. And the restaurant looked like an ugly restaurant, nothing much to look at when we got here. And you know, I was able to like superimpose my plans in my mind on top of what was there. Now the place looks like a building site. See, look at this. Look. Now this glass is up here. She stole this, but the owner, he was able to like get it back from her. But yeah, that's what she's done to the pizza oven. And when I came today, this was like that. And this is the front of the place. Now what's crazy is that under this cashew tree right here, you see those chairs? There's always like a bunch of dudes that are sitting there watching this place like it's Netflix. So they know what's been going on. They've seen the woman come and take the stuff. My guy next door, he's also said that, yo, this same lady who used to be here, she came and took it. So this is what we're dealing with. They tell me to go and call the police, get them involved, because there's no way that it should be allowed that someone to come into your place of business and start taking parts of the building away and breaking things up and so on and so forth, claiming ownership of the floor lights and that kind of stuff. it was a big rigmarole because at one point she came over here. The building owner had just arrived. I was here. And the level of shouting and finger pointing and you and you and you and you and you just going off between them. So I'm talking to my man, I'm like, yo, bro, what are they saying? And he's like, you don't want to know, this is a personal conversation between the two of them. So I'm like, oh, I get it, okay. So he's been poking her, and now he says, give me the money. She doesn't want to give the money because she's allowing him to poke her. So why is she still paying? He's kicked her out. And now she's like, I'm taking all my stuff. She's trying to take the toilet. The toilet is still here. She's like, I bought that toilet's mine. I mean, the level of pettiness between these two is crazy. So when people are saying to me, get the police involved, here's what I see. Here's what I said. Over here, policing is not policing. Policing is fining people and people being afraid of the fine. Now, if you're a Senegalese policeman and you've turned up to a place where there's an argument between two people about whose right it is to parts of the building, and you need to like come up with some clues to who you're gonna fine, you're gonna want as much of that money as possible. You're gonna want as much of that fine as possible for yourself, because the salaries are terrible here. So, are you gonna find the building owner? Are you gonna find the lady who's taking the stuff? Or are you gonna find something to find the immigrant with? You know, the mindset here is, if you've got enough money to make it to this country, you've got more money than us who can't escape the country. So now, yes, that's true, but the money that you have as an immigrant coming into the country hasn't come to you because you got it like that. Well, in my case, anyway, some of you, maybe you got it like that. But in my case, it's because you've had to work very, very hard and very, very long in order to have it. And even then, and so when that's the case, when you have been working hard to get it, what you come here with isn't like, it's what's left over. It's like once you paid your bills and so on and so forth. It's once one guy though, he just took a bunch of credit cards and stole the money and left the country. Like, you got to do by any means necessary in order to get over here. So to come over here, then people go, yeah, we'll fine you, we'll take money from you. This woman's like, I'll take your stuff. I'm sure she wouldn't have done it. I'm sure she wouldn't have done that if I was Senegalese. Because if I was Senegalese, I would have given her a swift backhand, and she would have learned not to come within the same vicinity of this place, because she'll get another backhand. It's different here. I'm not hitting any women. And so she's like, she'll do whatever she wants. So I'm not going to call the police. The police aren't going to be helpful. They're not going to be on my side. They're not going to be for the sake of justice. They're not going to be for the sake of fairness and all the other stuff that they teach us in Hollywood. They're going to be what's in their best interest. Plus, you're not going to want to go against your own countrymen, your own countrywoman, in order to placate the foreigner. You don't want to do that. So for me, calling the police seemed like an idealistic idea, but not one that's going to be based in the current situation of the current world that we're living in. So it's been very difficult, very hard. Even just coming here today. It's now 3:30. half one, sorry, and I got here about 12:30. And to be honest with you, I should have gotten here from like say 9 in the morning, but I didn't even feel like coming out. I didn't even feel like coming to see. I didn't even want to face this thing. I didn't even want to have this, be reminded of what I'm dealing with over here. But it is what it is. These are the cards that I've been dealt, and we'll get through it. This is your brother Marley, and until next time, you take care of yourself. Peace.